Oh, yeah, this nigga said, he just said, suck my dick too fried. I don't know what the nigga was talking
Your
about.
lyrics is terrible, man.
Alright.
Just ain't talking about nothing.
Alright, so what was the funniest or the dumbest line that y'all heard from this shit?
I mean, really, for me, the funniest thing on there that I didn't understand was that Stand United song overall. I mean, what was they standing united about? It was nothing for real. I mean, we gonna have to talk about that. We need more clarification on what they were standing united about.
Alright, what was the dumbest shit you heard for this?
For me, it was one of the first two songs. He said, I had to go deaf on her Foxy Brown.
Alright.
And I understood the line, but it was almost like a 2015 punchline.
I get what you're saying.
From French.
Yeah, oh shit.
Like, if I was in high school, I would have went crazy over that. But now, you know, everybody's pushing 30. I'm sure French Montana fans. French has been out since, like, the mid to late 2000s, so his fans are probably pushing like 40 at this point.
I agree.
We expect better.
Agreed.
And that's just like the unanimous. That's the unanimous review from this. We expect better.
That boy said unanimous.
All right, man. So we're about to get into it. So today we're getting into French Montana. We're getting into Mac and Cheese 5. It's your boy Ty. Got our host here. Y'all can go ahead and introduce yourselves.
LD, Daryl.
Sir.
It's your boy Miles, man, aka Mr. Take Your Time.
Yeah.
Make sure you take your time. French should have took his time on this album. We'll talk about that here in a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that. If y'all rocking with this, we'll definitely make a whole channel, all this just dedicated to reviews, do some shit every single week. And y'all can comment too and let us know like what albums you want reviewed. So yeah, let's get into it. You know, we're gonna start with French's upbringing. When was the first time y'all heard of French, and like what was the shit that stood out to y'all from French Montana, like when you first heard French back in the day?
You got that one.
Yeah. For me, first time I heard French Montana was probably around fall of 2010. This was pre-Shot Caller era. You know, he was still going crazy as far as like the DVD scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a big live mixtapes person back in the day. I used to download all my mixtapes from live mixtapes. And French Montana's name was one of the more prominent names that I saw. I had no idea who in the world he was, but I was a Brick Squad fan back then, and he was affiliated with Brick Squad at one point.
That's crazy.
Like, I was listening to, I think it was a Frenchie song, and French Montana was the feature. I thought that they was like hand in hand at the time, because I guess the French connection. But, you know, first thing that was on my mind when I heard French Montana the first time was, this dude slurred his words. I can't understand a word he's saying. He seems like a legit drug dealer. That was like my main impression of French Montana the first time I heard him. But after Shot Caller came out, it was like he was out of here. Just straight out of here.
Yeah, that was the joint right there. I first heard him way back in the barber shop back in the day, man. I mean, I was a kid, and my barber, he was going crazy over French Montana, bro, and everybody in there was asking questions like, who is that and everything. And he cut on, I think it was back when French and Max B was doing it. I don't know which tape it was. Yeah, Coke Wave, one of them. And yeah, the whole shop was going crazy. And ever since then, I was a fan. I was watching for a while. And French, he deserved his respect, man. I think he a New York legend. He a New York gatekeeper. Mm-hmm. He done a lot for New York, man, and he talked about that a lot on this album, that he deserved his flowers, and I agree. But the album itself, trash.
Let's see. I heard of French with Max B. I remember like an old like the old Max B songs, and I used to be like, who the fuck is this dude? And he always sounded like a white dude random, and I was like, and I never liked any of his verses and stuff, but cause I was just like, you know, back then, like all them like bigger artists, they always had somebody like under them, and they was always like trying to put them on. And like I seen it, like I seen the vision of all right, okay, you know what I'm saying, put your people on, but I had never liked none of his verses and stuff. And then it was like Max B got locked up. I didn't hear anything from French, and then he just like I guess just worked his way up, climbed up the ladder. And there's some joints that I do rock with him. To me, I feel like he's like he's a specialty when it comes to like features, like being like a feature artist. Like he's definitely like a feature artist to me. So we're gonna get into the album. With the background of this is what Rap Genius said. It says Mac and Cheese 5 is the 24th mixtape. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The 24th mixtape by French Montana, and the follow up to Mac and Cheese 4, and that was in 2016. So this nigga waited what, 8 years later?
Did Mac and Cheese 4 ever officially come out? Because that was very questionable.
That's a good question.
I know the Appetizer joint with Harry Frog came out. That joint was tough.
Yeah,
but
incredible.
I don't see Mac and Cheese 4 on Apple, but I don't know.
And then it said that throughout January 2022, he started working with Kanye for Donda 2, and I guess he got inspired from Kanye, and it led to him scrapping the deluxe, so they got Amnesia, and then he began working on this project. So, and what he confirmed, he had been recording for the project Kanye and Moneybagg Yo. That's random.
I don't even think Moneybagg had a verse on this album. I mean, this
Yeah, that's random as hell. I mean, was Moneybagg Yo like on Donda or something like that randomly, or working with? I mean, because it says that like he was working with Kanye, I guess at the time around Donda too.
I want to say Kanye and Moneybagg did have some kind of collaboration.
Kanye didn't have anybody. That nigga just,
back
I mean,
in like 2022, but Donda 2 never officially came out as well, so that's very confusing as to how French got an inspiration from an album that was never finished.
Yeah, I don't know, niggas inspired, bro.
I think Moneybagg, I think he be writing a lot of stuff in the industry.
Think so?
Yeah, I think he'd be a big time
1000%.
ghostwriter.
I agree. I can feel like a lot of like Glorilla stuff could be like a Moneybagg Yo like type joint, like stuff that it is probably hella stuff on there. All right, man. So all right, getting into the official 21 songs. LD, I'll let you start then. What was your favorite 3 songs, and what songs did you not like?
My favorite 3 songs from this album, I heard this song 2 months prior to the album release from a leak, but where they at whenever it officially came out, me personally, I'm a Griselda head. I've been since 2018, and the beat is bananas. Westside Gun did his thing. Me personally, I did not like Kanye's role at all in that song. It sounded once again very unfinished. Maybe that's where the inspiration came from. Maybe it was a Donda throwaway.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe it was a Donda throwaway. But song number 2, I like Money Ain't a Thing, Big Cash Money. I grew up on Cash Money. And the 400 Degrees sample. French Montana and Dirk did that beat some justice.
Yeah, that was
tough.
They added a little bit of their spin onto it. I heard the New York flavor that they added to the 400 Degrees sample that they did. And then for number 3, Fake Friends, Bryson Tiller and French Montana. It's refreshing to hear Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
He did that song some justice. French Montana was kind of like the B mic on that song, but once again, he was kind of like the macaroni with the cheese, pun intended.
Alright, what about you? I know you about to go crazy.
Well, I feel like it's a lot to unpack with this album, man. I mean, French, I wish he would have left the mac and cheese stuff alone.
Yeah.
After Mac and Cheese 3.
Yeah.
That joint was a classic.
That's my favorite album.
Yeah. Mac and Cheese 3 was the mecca of French. But like I said, he's a legend in Rono. He deserved his prime. I mean, not Rono. I'm tripping, y'all. My fault. A legend in New York. But he been out his prime for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I probably since like 2017 he been on his prime. So
Unforgettable was kind of like,
yeah.
Hey, but you already know who made that song. I mean, who made
Lee.
Sway Lee stole the. You know what I'm saying? I think that was like one of them joints where anybody probably could have put a verse on there and that shit would have blew up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
French said on this Mac and Cheese too that Sway Lee was like his prodigy or something like that. Yeah, I ain't
nigga,
know
that should be the other way around. That should be the other way
Yeah.
around. I mean, Sway Lee got a diamond, like one of the first, is it like the highest streaming song ever?
Yeah.
How, so how the nigga your prodigy, nigga? I'm like, nigga.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
I don't know what song. I forgot which song was on. It might have been Dirty Bronx, honestly, because that intro, he was really trying to like make sure he get his flowers while he here, which I get it. He don't get his respect, but he out his prime still making music.
Yeah.
But it's tough for the top 3 on here. This album. I mean, it was some good songs. Talk to Me was straight. Stand United, that was horrible, man. Splash Brothers, that's definitely the top 3 for me. That OK with ATL Jacob and Lil Baby.
Yeah, that was a generic. That was a generic ass. It was just industry song. Yeah, that's one of them just like rap genius songs that's on there.
Right.
Niggas just like, I mean, this ain't even all that
They
good.
just did that just to, I don't even know what the thought process was behind that. Too Fun was solid. Cause the girl on there, I swear, like listening, I ain't look at the track list. I thought it was Ice Spice at first.
Really?
Cause the girl like had the same flow, the
Yeah.
same. Everybody's talking about the same thing.
Yeah, it's that New York.
Yeah, is that like a new wave?
Yeah, that's a
with
new,
the girls.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cause I thought that was kind of alright.
Mhm.
Praise God was hot with
Yeah.
Jid. He went crazy. Him and Wayne had the 2 best verses on here. Splash Brothers was the best song. Goals with Jeremiah. That's
I
top
like
3.
Jeremiah's part on that song.
Yeah, that's definitely a summer song. That'll be on my summer playlist for sure. That's the only song I think I would keep. And then the Bryson Tiller joint was cool. But other than that, man, the joint with Dirk, the beat was hot.
Yeah,
That
the beat was hot, yeah.
But other than that, man, Casino Life was cool. Again, he was talking about getting his flowers and all that, but it wasn't really much to talk about on this, man. So,
Yeah.
French, you out your prime, my boy. I mean, I salute you always. I'ma always defend you, but
Legend, but
yeah,
hey,
your time up.
you can only be legendary for so long, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go back to that album track list real quick. Yeah, my shit, I ain't even got service down here. All right,
Oh, he changed the cover.
did y'all? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, this is the
so
deluxe.
he got-
Yeah, the deluxe. This nigga.
I didn't see the cover. Oh my goodness.
So for the intro, did y'all even like really understand the intro? To me, I listened to it some,
So
I just skipped
thought
it.
the beginning was like, I was like, oh, Harry Fraud about to come on this because
Yeah.
it sounded like a Harry Fraud
Yeah.
build up. Then it just like, I don't even know what it switched
Yeah.
to.
That was the Left Hollywood sample from Meek Mill.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And then Harry Fraud, I thought Harry Fraud was gonna be on here at
Yeah.
some point. He wasn't
Oh, yeah.
even on here.
That is a really good point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is a really, really good point.
Yeah, I liked. I didn't like the OK joint because that joint was generic as
Yeah.
hell. That shit was generic as hell. That Stand United one, I didn't rock with that. I didn't rock with that at all. I skipped. Splash Brothers just sounded like some shit we already heard.
I was misled to think that Drake was on that song.
Really?
Splash Brothers, yeah.
You think so? He was on there?
I was misled to
I
think
thought
that
that
Drake was on
song
that
was
song.
solid. It was exactly like what we
Yeah.
just simple. It was simple. Everybody came correct.
Yeah.
But
The Praise God joint was dope. It was just random to hear French Montana and Jid on the
Yeah.
song. Like
Yeah.
I was confused for a second when I seen it. So, that was straight. I mean, French's verse wasn't good. Like French is like a good assist. Like he'll give you the ball, he'll pass you the ball, but like I don't know, you really can't count on him to score on his end. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think
like
that's
he
why
could
that
be.
Jeremiah joint was like the best song because Jeremiah it was his song and French
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Yeah, I was confused with the joint with Jeremiah because I thought it was almost Dej Low for a second.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That do sound like
it did.
that. That's facts.
It sounded like Dej Low for a second. So I was confused for a minute. And then Millionaire Row, I don't even remember that. This album was a D plus to me. It's a D. It's like a D plus to me. Like it wasn't. The songs weren't bad, but they weren't like anything like notable either, though. To me.
Yeah.
Nah, nothing notable at all.
And since you touched on Harry Fraud, production wise, I went through the credits and it wasn't really anybody notable. It might have been like his like in-house people because obviously ATL Jacob was on the joint with Lil Baby and all that, but it wasn't that many like big time producers on this one.
Yeah. I think this album was his first one under. Well, no, I see Coke Boys.
I was about to say, is he still a bad boy?
Nah, he's independent. Coke Boys is all him. So yeah, I mean, he's all independent on this joint. Him and Harry Fraud, that Montega was all of them. So maybe that's why he tried to switch it up to not bring Harry Fraud on here. But
I mean, you still gotta have your peoples on there, yeah. Do you remember anything notable on there, like producer wise,
Producer wise, I mean, other than the 400 Degrees sample.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, whoever did that, they did their thing on that.
They made it sound like it was a part of Uncut Gems or something. I was like, damn.
Yeah, them producers. I'm trying to. Who was stupid on the beat?
That's what I'm saying, yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that's probably like his in-house team. So yeah, y'all let us know, like y'all, that his in-house producers probably, because I went through and it's kind of the same people on like a lot of the beats. So then 1 through 10, man, what y'all rate this? What y'all rate this album? What y'all rate it?
For me personally, I give it probably a 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, my rating. So 5 is the average. So not a lot of people gonna get above the 5. So I think this one gonna be 3 out of 10 for me. This one, no replay value. I won't touch this album again. The Jeremiah song will be on the playlist, but other than that, nah.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna get a 3. Get a 3 for me too. Oh yeah, you said he got like 10 different versions of the album?
Yeah, let me see. He got like an acapella joint.
Yeah, that's a new I think it's a new tactic now. What they do is like they take all of them, and I think like if people playing the acapella, then they'll count it. I think somehow it might count into like the main one. Yeah.
Oh, y'all see he tried to finesse his album sales or whatever.
That's probably how he did it.
Yeah, cause DDG did that too. Really? Randomly, because I seen he had like a slow version of his album. He had like a fast one, and he had like some others. Yeah. So that's what a lot of people doing. So if your album is not working, man, go ahead and just put you out 4 versions of that joint. Do a sped up, do a chop and screw one, do a hyper pop whatever joint. You good, bro? You good?
He got the mac and he got the cheese.
Yeah, man.
What is this joint? Mac and cheese 5 versions. So he got a version with every version of the song. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versions.
Scroll down. I'll tell you.
The intro. How many songs is on here?
Bro, that bitch got 126. That shit's sad, man.
Yeah, the streaming era then destroyed music.
Yeah. Man, so closing thoughts, overall feeling of the project. I know we touched it a little bit, but yeah, you just French just chill. Just do some features. Yeah. Do some features, do what you've been doing, like, you know, keep them hits, you know.
Quit tarnishing your mixtape legacy.
That's facts.
Yeah,
Mac and Cheese 4 was almost a decade ago.
Who posted? Somebody was just like, somebody we know, I'm trying to think who it was talking about, oh yeah, who's a French Montana fan? Like, I ain't never met no French Montana fans. I mean, you know, which there are French Montana fans out there, but I don't think nobody was wanting some new work from French Montana. I don't think nobody was like, oh yeah, bro, we need this right now.
Nobody was clamoring for the Mac and Cheese.
Nobody was so. Yeah, man.
I'm definitely a French Montana fan, I would say, because I do like a bunch of his older work, but the newer stuff I haven't checked into. That Montega joint with him and Harry Fraud, I might check into. I ain't know him and Harry Fraud had a whole album, but
I like one song from that album.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check into that, but yeah, other than that, his newer stuff, his prime is way past him.
It's done. It's an L,
Yeah,
man.
it's it for him. I don't know if he got money problems or what, but it's time to wrap it up.
The versions.
Mm-hmm. Time to wrap it up, man.
The versions is the giveaway.
Yeah, like, once you're doing all that, then yeah, you just might as well just drop some singles or something like that. But yeah, man. All y'all out there, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you like these album reviews, just let us know. We always gonna be blunt about it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't kissing no ass. People tell you if it's hot, if not, it's whack. If it's a classic, so yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, we out.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good one.
Do your thing, YouTube.